Brrr. Oh, it's cold up here. There must be some sullies in the atmosphere. I said, brrr. It's cold up there. It must be some sullies in the atmosphere. Bring it down. Yeah, good morning to you too. Happy Monday, if that applies. Sometimes it don't. Mondays are Mondays. And welcome to Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show where we start off our day with a little bit of gratitude, a little bit of patriotism, and a way to organize your mind, heart, and spirit. Get your ducks in a row. Get organized. It's cold. It's 37 degrees Fahrenheit here in the Boston area. I live slightly south of Boston in the city of Quincy, which is separated by the natural border of the Neponset River, the gateway to the South Shore, just one city over. Head on a swivel. Remember, it's still a fucking parking lot. Not even fucking 5 in the fucking morning there. Jeez, how many bombs are you gonna drop there, kid? It's Fuggin. Where nobody's being vulgar. Oh, good morning. Welcome to Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show. I start off my day, rolled out of bed, 3:38 a.m. Actually, I woke up probably at 3:34 a.m. and I needed to pee. I don't know what time it is. And so I slept straight through the night. And when I'm going up to pee, I hear something like a drip from the kitchen. And I'm like, I don't smell anything though. But I hear this drip from the kitchen. And it's my automatic coffee maker. I have a timer for that. It starts brewing at 3:34. So by 3:38, I roll out of bed. I hit that kitchen by 3:39, and I'm already pouring a little bit of coffee to start off my day with a little bit of just, a little bit of coffee, yeah. I like that. I really do. I like my automatic coffee maker. I miss my French press. I was a French press devotee for a very long time, but also I have to worry about my triglycerides. And an unfiltered coffee, such as a French press, will raise your triglyceride levels. So the paper filter, although you'll taste it, it really, helps. Chaldecott coffee. Now my card's been giving me problems, so I need to check it out. Okay, see, it's valid. My card is valid. Well, let's hopefully that this will stay true to. Just takes a minute, huh? Gee. Good thing I'm not running for the bus or the train or anything, Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show. We start off our day with some gratitude and a little bit of patriotism. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars, who through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Now let's put that wool cap back on. Let's put up that hoodie just a little bit. It's cold. I wake up every day, 3:38 a.m., roll out of bed. I'm already grateful for 11 different things. I have fostered, curated my heart, mind, and soul to receive and emit, E-M-I-T, gratitude. I've been making this gratitude list now over 5 years. I started on paper. I've evolved to have it just be absorbed into my psyche and mind and spirit. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, a solid breakfast, the peace that comes from being a single man my age, my sobriety in whatever form that takes today, with its ups and downs, its highs and lows, its peaks and valleys, its wins and losses. It is the road that I'm here on. I am also most grateful for the U.S. military for protecting our borders, our cities, our land, our culture, our nation, our way of life. You know, it's for real. You know, this American way, this American hustle, this, you know, all the active service members, all the veterans, and especially those who sacrificed their everything. And thank you all. And that's how I start my day, with 11 different things. And then I keep adding to it. Like I'm grateful for weekends. I worked so long in so many restaurants, in so many kitchens, in so many, places over the years. I've worked so many nights, so many weekends, so many holidays. I've missed so many holidays with family and friends. I've missed so many occasions, worked so many doubles, stressed out so many times because of the demands of the workplace. And what's it worth? What? Some money. Money is important though, and money does pay the bills and keep the lights on and keeps you fed. Yes, money is important, and earning money is important, but also just work-life balance. And maybe a lot of that came from being an angry young person with issues, anxiety, depression, mood disorder, you name it, but, just I'm grateful and blessed that, I've lived long enough, that I'm old enough to put this accrued wisdom into action. Wisdom in action. And that I live it now. And that I'm happier, I'm more blissful, I'm more graceful, I'm very blessed, I'm very grateful. And that's the ruling purpose of my life. And it's really helped me as a human being every day. I'm still a person, I get angry about shit. I got issues, I got problems, I got things to say. I've got, I'm not perfect. Well, not far from it. I'm just a human. I'm just a person. But as the quality of human suffering goes, this has been the part of my life where it's the most negotiable. Yeah, and so I'm grateful for weekends. Friday night, I went to bed early. I have no shame. What did you do Friday night? Did you go out, you dance, you hit on some chicks? No, I was asleep by 7 o'clock, I think, because I was exhausted from a very long week at work. We had a chef or two call out every day during last week. And, we have sick days, and we can call out, and it's don't come to work sick. That's one of the rules. So, it's if we can't find coverage from the other side of campus. I work at a university in the Boston area. Then you have to redistribute tasks equally among the staff, and you have to do more. And it's just, so the end of last week, I'm just exhausted. I went right to the bar after the work, had my cheeseburger, 2 pints of Guinness. I think I stayed up to about 6:30. I curled up in bed, ensconced in flannel sheets, on my 20-pound weighted blanket, a couple of fleece blankets on top of that. I haven't even busted out my big comforter yet. It's coming. It's coming. The cold is knocking. Winter is coming, as they say on Game of Thrones. Oh boy. And I had a good weekend. Yeah, it was restful. It was nice. And then Saturday doing the show with Wes and the gang at Thinking Critical's Comics Aficionados. I love that. I love being part of that gang. We are legitimately friends. We all met up in real life. We all, care about each other. We're all, we enjoy this hobby together. And it comes from a good place. and so does our concern. We're getting a lot of we're not getting a lot of pushback. We're getting pushback from one very notorious individual who used to have a lot of relevance in the YouTube spheres. Now, not so much. But it's been nice. I've been part of this show for 3 years now. I was asked to be a permanent panel member several months ago, and it's just such a blessing to come together once a week to have we have an audience of probably like a couple of hundred people during the live stream, and then a few thousand over the course of the week. And when Perch is on, we get, like last week Perch was on, and we ended up having over 100 comments in the comment section. And usually a typical week we get low double digits, and that's perfectly fine. That's actually like hey, the fact that anyone tunes in, that anyone comments, it's great. But yeah, I mean, but still, it's like if you're gonna put yourself out there in a public sphere and make statements and claims and opinions, be prepared to have pushback. Don't be a pussy about stuff. Just be like, okay, well, those are just words, those are just opinions, and such weird hostility in words and opinions to counter, but words and opinions that are not directed at you per se, and a lot of it I just keep boiling down to sports fans and sports fandoms. Like, I am a rabid Red Sox and Boston Bruins fan, but those teams of mine, over the 53 years of my life here in this city, there have been some stinkers over the years, and we let the players, the coaches, and the owners and the media know about it. And we're not so nice about it. So everything that's got, every complaint about the criticism and about the way we approach comic books, I mean, I always come back to sports and sports ball and history and just tribalism and just, from the reds and the greens of the Roman Empire's chariot races to English Premier League football hooligans and Ultimo, what do they call them in Italy? Ultimas. Like, they're just like psychotic soccer fans. Talk about tribalism. Like, they get into scraps. They get into mischief. And it makes these comic book sci-fi properties look like thumb wrestling when it comes to the whole label of toxic fans. Like, no one's beating each other up in parking lots. There's no one's spending nights in jail, over fucking Amazing Spider-Man #9 and your opinion about it, or it's so funny. But they're just words, they're just opinions. And one of my gurus, the Dr. Deepak Chopra, he had a very nice way to counter a bad opinion of you. Well, that's an interesting thing to say. Well, and thank you for sharing it with me. And move on. And you're not belittling the other person, and you're just I don't know, just there is a huge sphere of fabricated outrage in these fandom circles, and just I don't know, just it's is that what I do? I don't think so, but I am the pantomime. No, ain't that funny? But I'm grateful and blessed, to be on Wes's show Saturday. And then I went out Saturday night, went to a steakhouse with a friend of mine, and the steak was okay. I've gotten better steaks at different places. It was like $62 for a boneless ribeye, and I'm like, this could have been more seasoned before it hit the plate. You could have put some butter on top of this thing. It's like I get my criticisms to myself. The $13 side of buttered asparagus. It didn't taste so buttered, and it wasn't as al dente, vibrantly green, verdant as I would have liked it. The sauteed spinach with the garlic was good. Their frites were okay, but ultimately tasted like they were frozen, Lamb Weston coated fries. And my friend got the sirloin. They had a better looking steak than me, and this huge ass piece of chocolate cake for dessert, and I got port. I love port. That's a dessert wine. And then, and then watching an 80s movie. It was called Girls Just Want to Have Fun from 1985 with Sarah Jessica Parker, Helen Hunt, Shannon Doherty, Jonathan Silverman, and it's one of my favorite 80s movies. It's not a good movie, like as movies go, but it's fun and it's nostalgic. And I had the biggest crushes on these girls back in the day. Alrighty, well, it's almost time for the train to come and pick us up. Here we are at the train station. First thing, Monday morning, first train into town. And it's a cold morning, 37 degrees Fahrenheit here in Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, hub of the multiverse. 2 minutes until the train gets here. So Buttons, as boss says. She also said live and learn, and that's where the name of the show comes from. So Buttons, huh? Yeah. I know.
The first Braintree train departs at 6:04.
The first Braintree, that means the first train that leaves the other end of the system. And by the time it gets here, see, it leaves the other end of the system at 5:15 a.m. and it doesn't get here until 6:04. And it takes me about a half an hour to get from point A to point B. It's a nice commute, you can chill out, read something. You don't have to worry about traffic, parking, gas, road rage, excise tax, insurance, flat tires, AAA. It's nice. I'm grateful and blessed for that too, not having a car. Cars are useful, I'll tell you that. But that's about it. It's your gratitude list show. First thing in the morning. A little bit of patriotism, a little bit of gratitude, a lot of organizing your soul to get ready for your day. Oh, well, here comes the train. It's your favorite part of the show. You ready? Here it comes. Well, God bless. Namaste. Good luck. If you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. We'd love to earn your subscription. We make content here. Ice hockey, cooking, spirituality, pop culture. We do it all. Now let's get a seat. Okay. Oh. Alrighty. Here we are. Yeah, 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Yep, here we are on the train. We're not moving yet. What did you do? I didn't do nothing. But yeah, that's live and learn. So my mom used to say to me, live and learn, kid. Live and learn.
Next stop, Quincy Center.
Yeah. So don't worry about internet bullies, I guess. And if they do start to bother you, unplug from it. Ignore them, mute them, block them. You know, be grateful for the tools you have. You can curate your online interactivity. Choose to do something different. Take a break. Confront. I would never suggest getting a plane ticket, crossing state lines to harass anyone. That's apparently that's not a good part. That's not good. Don't do that, please. Choose something peaceful. Ultimately, I am still a pacifist, and that's been tested over the years. Okay, that's it. Good morning. Have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Tell me about what are you grateful for? How are you feeling? Are you doing okay? Can you pay this forward? Just be an example, or just be a model. Just show people how to do this, to access this great reservoir of the power of choice that resides within you.
Entering Quincy Center.
Why not? This is the Boston subway. First thing in the morning. Here we go. A slice of urban life, huh? This is the red line. We have the red, the orange, green, blue, the silver, and the purple, which is the diesel commuter trains. And an entire integrated bus system too. So God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Keep your head on a swivel. Don't be finger banging your Black Mirror too much. Keep your head up.
Next stop,
Look
Wollaston.
around. Is there someone looking at you? Did you make eye contact? As soon as you put your head up, that person was looking at you. That person was assessing you as as a mock on a target or not. A mock. They made a mock out of you? Oh, you think my name's Mock, isn't it, huh? Well, God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Hit that hype button. You know that hype button that's on that's new. Hit the hype button. Why not? See if that works. Maybe all of these things help the algorithm suggest this little show to someone that might need to hear it. Okay, so you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.